Have you had classes in accounting and auditing, or?
No, I was self-taught. I worked at in human resources in their Luzerne County. They were the administrators of the CETA program years ago. I was hired, my first job there was, I was hired as a junior fiscal tech, which was the entry level, and within 6 months they promoted me to full fiscal tech. Because I can't mind my own business. If I see something that's wrong, I have to say, you know, we should do it that way, we should do it this way, and I ended up having a nice career there until they decided to move me out of accounting and get me into writing job contracts in private industry.
But you don't believe the county controller should be a CPA, like any?
No. I think the county controller needs to manage that office, and I don't think you need to be a CPA to manage. I think you need to be a manager. They have auditors and so forth. Steve Flood hired a couple of CPAs to work for him. He's not a CPA, but he did a good job as a controller. Wasn't happy with his job with the pension board, but I was happy with his job as a controller because he was a bulldog. He got into it. He hired some CPAs, and I really thought that was a bit of overkill. I don't know if you need a CPA to audit. I think you need someone who knows how to audit, and that's all they're going to do. They're not going to solve any other problems. They're simply going to say, here's the books, and they're messed up, and here's what's wrong with them.
How would you describe the county controller's job?
As the main auditor of the county. Main auditor. He's in charge of auditing all of the county, all of their row officers. We have 70 odd number of communities. They audit all the tax collections for them. We have 17 magisterial districts. We audit all of those.
So why is it not called county auditor as opposed to?
Oh, I couldn't tell you that. I couldn't begin to answer that question. You got to go back to long before me. Maybe Ben Franklin.
So it doesn't have financial responsibility?
No, he doesn't have financial responsibility. He has auditing responsibilities. The commissioners have financial responsibilities. They're the ones that put the financial packages together. And it's up to him to see. Now, the credit card, debit card, I should say, I hate to use the word debacle. Boy, they beat that word to death. But the debit card problem, that was an auditing problem. That should have come up. I believe it should have come up. Now, I know that they did an end run around the controller's office because she doesn't see the books, that the bills, the checks that are coming out of the treasurer's office until it's audited. But they've been a couple of years behind in the treasurer's office in doing those audits, as the other offices. I think right now they're up to like 2006. So they're way behind.